aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have something a little bit different. I wanted this to be like a get the look tutorial like I normally do, but for those videos I typically like to have my look planned out. If it's going to be a tutorial, I like to already know ahead of time what I'm going to do so I can teach you how to get that look. This video is not like that at all. Really, I've got several new products recently. If you watch my Mailbox Monday videos, you would have seen most of these products actually in my most recent Mailbox Monday video, and I thought it'd be really nice to just try them out, and rather than just do that off camera and then show you guys about them later, I figured I'd do a video where I kind of incorporate a little bit of everything into it. So that's basically kind of what this is. This look wasn't planned out. I kind of just looked at the new MannyMUA and Makeup Geek palette that is gorgeous. And then I also got several pressed glitters from MBA Cosmetics, which is a very new thing also for them, so I wanted to incorporate that. That's what you're seeing in my eyes today. There is some new products from Makeup Forever that I'll be using in this tutorial, or this video I guess I should say, as well as other new products from MBA Cosmetics too. They're a new highlight, yeah, just all kinds of stuff. So for those of you who don't know, if you do like any of the products that I use from MBA Cosmetics, I do have a discount code, agapelovegirl15, will save you 15% anytime, every time you make a purchase. I also do use one Bellini Beauty product in this video as well, and I do have a discount code for you that is not an affiliate code, that's just a code they gave me. It will save you $3 off, I believe, and the code is Bellini Girl. I will have those codes on the screen here, as well as in the description box below, as usual, for your convenience. So I believe that's it, and all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoy and have fun watching me kind of get my face on first impressions, new products kind of video. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and roll into it. Okay, so this is not going to be a full-on tutorial since I really don't know what I'm doing. I kind of have an idea in mind, but we're kind of just going to go with the flow today and use a few new products actually. So I did get this in I just want to say my Beauty Box 5. This is the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer by Elizabeth Mott. So since I just got it, I want to give it a try, see if it's good or not. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take a fluffy kind of blending brush. I'm going to go in that middle shade here. It's called Sora. I'm just going to take that to my crease. Mostly outer corner and then into the crease, as I typically always do. Nothing really new here. I'm just gonna keep blending and kind of adding a little bit of product as I go until I get kind of the intensity that I want for my crease. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into that gorgeous shade Mars. The whole reason I even wanted this palette was basically for this shade. I'm gonna take it on the whatever else, but the Sedona Lace EV09. This is that pointed or tapered blending brush that's perfect for getting right into the crease. Love it. So I'm gonna pack it on both sides here. Sorry, both sides there. Tap off any excess and then take that to outer corner and crease as well, just kind of blending it in. And also I just want to say, I don't know, in my viewfinder this is looking really orange and really vibrant, and it is a very vibrant color, but it's not as orange as it's picking up on my camera. I'm not sure why, but anyways, yeah, just want to note that. Okay, so then take and blend it kind of just here and then into my crease, just slowly building that color. Okay, we really got it intense in there now. So I'm just gonna go back with that first brush. I was gonna say blush, but brush we use, and just kind of, I mean, you know, if you watch my tutorials, you know, we're just gonna go back and blend. Okay, so we're just blendaroo. Okay, so next up I'm going to take a flat definer brush and go into this dark shade. It's called Aphrodite, and take that to my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a pointed pencil brush and go back into that center shade, what is it, Sora, and use that just to kind of blend that out. Okay, and I don't know why, I just feel like I'm going to take this brush and just, no excess product on it, just kind of go over it too, and just blend a little bit more. I'm going to do a lot of cleanup with concealer and stuff once I'm done with my eye look, so if it goes too low or it gets too messy, it's not that big of a deal to me. Oh, I love the way this red color really makes my eyes look really, really green. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Beaches and Cream. This is actually really very much so like a highlight on me. It's so white and fair on my skin. So I'm going to use it just to kind of go on the brow bone and then drag it down and do a little bit of cleanup like I usually do. So it looks almost just like the color of my skin. But I'm just going to do it on my brow bone and then just kind of blend and sweep it down. This is going to, as I said, do some cleanup to some of that shadow. Help make a really nice seamless transition up there. And then as usual, I'm going to go ahead and sweep it under the lower lash line as well, blending that out even more too. Okay, so now that we did that, I might do a little bit of a shimmer highlight up here, but I'm not quite sure yet. I am going to go in with one of the MBA Cosmetics pressed glitters. I'm going to go in this one, which I believe is Mandarin. Yes, and this one's really, really pretty. It almost shifts. You can see that. Like it's an orange yellow, but in certain lights it almost looks a little bit greenish. It's hard to tell, but I think that would go really, really well with this look. So again, I don't know if I said it, that's from MBA Cosmetics. And then I'm going to start off with the MBA Cosmetics Glit Fix. And this is for, it's like a glitter adhesive. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand here. And then I'm going to just take a synthetic brush. This is one of my brushes from MannyMUA? I'm not sure. Anyways, it's what the bamboo set I had. And so I'm just going to take a little bit on there and then just kind of tap it on my eyelid where I'm going to be placing the glitter. And the pressed glitters are pretty easy to use. I've tried several different brushes and so far I think this is the one that works the best. Just kind of tapping it in there to pull up the glitter. And then you can just start patting and sweeping it on. Ooh, that's so pretty. Can you see a little bit of that green reflect that I'm talking about? Oh man, it's so pretty. All right. Really, really pretty. Oh my goodness. Whew, I love it. Okay, so I already primed my face with the Makeup Forever Base Hydrate Primer. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation today. This is the shade Y255. Also going to be using my Real Techniques blending sponge. I'm just shaking this up. Oh, I still have that glue on my hand. Don't want to do that. I was gonna pump it right on my hand, right there on that glue. Just do 2 pumps of that and go in on my face. Gonna need a mirror. So here's why I absolutely love this foundation. I know I never did my review on it because I just talked way too much and I figured you guys would probably hate it. I was gonna refilm it and then I never got around to it. So anyways, I only did this side of my face. I don't know how well you can see it. I mean, my viewfinder, I feel like you could see the difference between how even my skin looks, you know, when this side compared to this side, and even my dark circles a little bit. But it's so amazing. Like, it doesn't look, you cannot see that foundation on me at all. It's insane. It literally is like skin dries almost like you can't feel it. You don't feel that dewiness at all. At least I don't. It almost feels like a liquid to powder, but it doesn't feel powdery either. It just feels like skin. It's amazing. I love it. It's so lightweight, yet I feel like it definitely makes a difference. So I love this stuff. All right, I'm gonna go in with the other side of my face now. I'm gonna pump another squirt on my hand. And I'm done. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Naked Skin Concealer. I use the shade Light Warm. I haven't been using a ton of this. I used to like really kind of pack it on, but lately I've just been doing a little bit. And just using that still looks like a lot. Just using my ring finger to just pat it and dab it in. And I feel like a little bit goes a lot longer way that way. It's like even just that little bit, but I transferred right there. And then once I kind of get it on it, I will just pick up any excess. Now, to set that, I'm going to go in with something that I have rediscovered from my collection. This is actually a new one because when I rediscovered it in my collection, the other one, I ended up using it all up because I just fell in love with it all over again. I don't know if I remember loving it as much as I love it now, but since I rediscovered it, it's just like, it is everything, and I am in love. This is the Milani multitasker face powder, and I got the shade Light Medium, and I like to use it with my Real Techniques sponge, and I just kind of rub it all around like this to get product like that, and then set it like this. And I wouldn't quite call this the baking method like most people do. I just like, because I'm not putting a ton on and I'm not gonna leave it there, I'm gonna use a brush to kind of blend it all away pretty much right after I set this. But I love how this just kind of is so finely milled. It's so soft, and applying with the beauty blender just kind of applies it so it's not too cakey and not too powdery, and you also don't get that powder dust kick up in your eyes, which has been making my eyes water if I use anything too dusty or powdery. So this is really, really nice around the eye area especially. I use it all over the face, but I just love setting my under eye area with it. It's so finely milled and soft and pretty. So I do that, and then I'm going to take a brush and wipe it right away. For that, it's nothing new. It is the Real Techniques blush brush. So I'm just going to do that. And then basically just use that leftover product and just do a little bit more and just blend that all around the rest of my face to set my foundation. And I didn't do a lot of powder because I actually, if I would have thought about it, I actually wouldn't have done the powder at all, because I was going to try for the first time, well, not for the first time, probably like will be the third time I've tried it, but try it for the first time on camera, the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpt Contour thing that I was set. But anyways, this will be fine because the product from Makeup Forever actually isn't, it actually will work fine. We'll get to it anyways. But okay, so here's what I was talking about. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Palette. This is the palette number 20. And I did receive these in a PR package from Makeup Forever. If you watch my Mailbox Monday videos, you would have seen that already. Normally, you guys know this if you're familiar with me and my channel, that I do not like cream products. I do not like cream blushes or anything like that. I have tried my hand at cream contouring, and just, I didn't get it. I don't like it. I just could not get it. So I was nervous when I first got these, thinking like, oh great, a cream contour. I know I'm not gonna like it. But I gave these a shot and was actually really pleasantly surprised and shocked that I do like them. And I'm not saying that just because they were sent to me. Like, I don't have to say anything about these if I don't want to. But I did want to mention them because I was actually really surprised with this. The thing I hate, I don't want to say hate, but the thing I don't like about cream products is that they tend to have a very waxy feeling. And that's across the board, almost every cream product I've tried. I'm not saying they're all like that, but that's kind of what I don't like about them. Even I have a cream like contour thing from It Cosmetics, and I love It Cosmetics, but there's something about the creams that even then, like, I just felt like they didn't quite blend right, if that makes sense, and just a little bit too almost waxy feeling. That's the only thing I could think of to describe it. Some are obviously a little bit more waxier than others. The cosmetic one wasn't that waxy, but it still felt like it was so waxy that it almost just blended right off my face, because it wouldn't blend in properly. Probably user error. I'll admit that I'm not good with cream stuff. But anyways, with these, when I first tried it, I was surprised by how almost like they don't feel waxy at all. They feel just very, I don't know, almost like they feel very much so just like the Makeup Forever foundation. Almost go on and almost go off, like blend out like a powder almost. It's crazy. So anyway, so I actually really do like them. And so how I apply, I'm gonna do a little demo here, so on camera, and I'm taking my finger basically into that contour shade, and I'm going to just take it to my, my little hollow right here, and just kind of dab it. And I could even just blend it out with my finger. So I do a lot of the blending that way, and then I'm just going to take the sponge and just go like this and roll it. Get my hair out of the way. Anyways, and so there we have it. In the viewfinder, again, like always, it's looking a lot more harsh and intense than it is in real life. But I think that blended out so well, and it's not, like, it didn't blend out to where it just sat on my face, like it just blended in. And I think if I hadn't added the powder like I did already, but I was already doing it, so it's like whatever, I think it would have blended a little bit better, like I had the first 2 times I've used this off camera. But even with that, like, I think it blended so well, and I really, really like these a lot. So I'm now just going to do my forehead here. Okay, so now this little palette does have a cheek color, a shimmery kind of highlight color, the contour, and a matte cream color, but I'm just going to kind of leave it at that for now because I don't want this video to be too long. I am going to do a little bit of powder contour on top of this, as well as contour my nose with a powder. I did attempt the other day to try to contour my nose with the cream, and I just couldn't, I haven't figured out how yet to apply it to where it doesn't just get everywhere. But so far, just from the first few times that I've tried it, I really do like it, and how it applies and blends out and feels. Like, it doesn't feel waxy or anything like that, and I feel like it blends really, really nice, believe it or not. I'm not sure how it's coming across on camera. On the viewfinder it looks a little bit weird, but yeah, so I like it, first impression. So I'm going into contour with this Bellini Beauty contour palette that I won. I actually really, really like it a lot. Okay, something that I will do when I do the powder contour, I do like to go back in with this Milani powder and then my Real Techniques brush and just go like this and just clean up the line down there. And then just drag any other powder from the sponge here and here. And then right away go in and blend it all out. I just feel like this helps with the blending process, but also doesn't bring it down too low here so it doesn't look like, you know, like 5 o'clock shadow or something like that. So for blush, I'm just going to really quickly go into the Milani Romantic Rose blush and just put a little bit on. Now for highlight, I'm going to use a new one from MBA Cosmetics. This is the shimmering highlight, or shimmer lights, illuminating press powder is what it's called, in the shade Dainty. This one's kind of like a gold champagne with a marbled swirl of like an orangey kind of tinge to it. So that's what I'm going to be using today. So pretty, very subtle, very dainty as the name suggests. Put some down the bridge of my nose. Get that tip of the nose highlight that's so freaking cute. Cupid's bow. And then just a little bit more on the cheek. Yes, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera, and I'll pop in to show the completed look, but I just want to let you know that I am going to be using the MBA Cosmetic lashes in Hollywood. And for my brows, this is what I've been using a lot lately. I've been using the Cosmetics, what is this called? Waterproof 5-in-1 Microfiber Cream Gel Stain in the shade Dark Brown. So a lot of you, or a couple of you, have noticed that I've been doing my brows a little bit differently. That's why I used to use like a universal taupe brow gel, or even a brow what do you say, brow pencil? Yeah, right? But lately that's what I've been using, and I've been doing them a little bit bolder, a little bit darker, and I actually really like the way that looks. It kind of just works out with my dark hair. So what else was I gonna use? Oh, and then for my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use another new product. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Lip in the shade number 11. Again, this came in that PR package that I got from Makeup Forever. I already do have some swatches of these on both my Instagram and blog, so if anybody wants to see the rest of the shades swatched, it does have two sides, a color and then a highlight with it, so it's a really neat product. But yeah, I'm gonna do all the rest of that, and then I will pop back on, show you guys the completed look. Alright guys, so here is the completed look. I really like how it turned out, surprisingly, for this being totally off the cuff and kind of trying several new products at once. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. It's a little bit different for me, like I said, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun just to kind of try some new things, do it on camera, you know, with you, join me for the ride kind of a thing. So if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know, leave a comment below and let me know what you think. If you have any requests for videos in the future, any other products that I have recently gotten that you would like to see me put into use, let me know. I will try to get that up, maybe do more videos like this more often. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. It has been a long time since I've done a makeup tutorial, and I really didn't have anything planned, so I mean, this is kind of just happened and I kind of like it. So if you guys did too, be sure to let me know, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.